don't forget it. It's this thing called life. Gotta wake up and be grateful for a new day. Gotta be confident, love yourself, don't worry about what they say.
Hey y'all, what's good, what's good, what's good? I hope you guys are doing well and taking care of yourself, all of that good stuff and whatever and what's not. This is your girl Sweet T, and I have some downloads for you guys for the day. But first, as we always do, we're going to welcome Spirit into the messages, and then we will get into your downloads. Holy Spirit, of pure divine white light of the Most High God, I call you into this message. I ask that you grant me the ability to deliver clear and concise messages to the listener as you see fit. We thank you for all that you are, all that you have been, and all that you will continue to be. Amen. Okay, y'all. So, couple songs that keep coming in. So, one, when I first got up, it is, oh gosh, is that Corinne Hawthorne, I believe is her name? But she's like, sitting here counting my blessings. Ain't no need for stressing in my life. But the main part that kept kicking in, and then also the part where she's like, grace and mercy, whatever that part is. Okay, so maybe that resonates with you. Maybe that's a song you need to go check out and look up. I actually don't recall the actual name of it. Maybe it was something, there in something I just said. But the name of the artist is Corinne Hawthorne, and you could just like type in maybe what I said, sitting here counting my blessings, or grace and mercy, all his favorite. I'm not sure what the title is, but yeah. But hey, if you resonate, then you already know the song. Okay, go check that out, go listen to it. Maybe that's the energy that you are in right now. Okay, beautiful energy, by the way. Also, there could be something significant about someone that could call themselves Slim, or possibly there could be some significance about Slim Thug, or someone that calls themselves like Thug, because I'm getting like Young Thug as well, or just something associated with that. Because the other song was when I hit the club, all the show me love, got drank by the with the, and okay, yeah. Anyway, so there could be something significant about that. Some of y'all could go clubbing here soon or something, and that could be the vibe. Okay, you could be a VIP in it. All right. Every time you step in there, they show you love, or maybe it's someone who hasn't been out in a while, and you slide in somewhere and you look up and everybody, they just showing you so much love. It could be people you ain't seen in a really long time. Maybe you're someone who used to be a promoter, or whatever, in the club bar scene regularly, but then you stepped away for whatever reasoning, because I am kind of getting like someone who could have been like a bartender. Maybe you end up having a kid, so you just kind of stepped away from that life and went in mommy life and start working or doing other things. Okay, but yeah, it's something about that. You could be sliding back in the club and everybody see you like, girl, what's up? Where you been? Or what's up, my guy? Like, dang, you been MIA? What's good? Like, tell me something new. You know what I'm saying? So it's just giving that type of energy. It's also giving like you're just gonna have you a good time. Okay. There's also something about like somebody who pay attention to your surroundings, because you could be somewhere and like maybe you keep noticing the same type of vehicle around, or you look up and just randomly there's like this person out of nowhere when there was literally no one there. Also, someone could wear their hair in an actual fro, whether this is a small fro or a large big one, but I'm getting like a nice good retro type fro. Okay, or maybe this is something that you're you about to style yourself with. Maybe you're having a photo shoot and you want to go with a certain theme, or you just want to rock your fro, Yeah, there could be something significant about that. There could be something significant about the number 70 as well. There's also something significant about Alicia Keys and her I keep falling. Wait, yeah, I think it's called Falling. I even gave it a whole new name, child. And her Falling song. So let's see what's the words in that. I keep on falling in and out of love with you. I never found someone. Oh, I never loved someone the way that I'm loving you. Yeah, so there could be something significant about that song. You could be like, honey, going through it back and forth with somebody that you care about or that you're in a connection with, that you're dating. 1 minute you head over heels, you're so eagerly happy and enjoy and all in lovey-dovey land, you know, and then they just do some shit and boom, it's like the total opposite. You can be confused about where y'all at, what y'all doing, how y'all doing it, if the person actually even cares. I don't know, there's like a roller coaster type thing. I'm also getting I think her name was Vivian Green, emotional roller coaster. So some of y'all could be dealing with like some type of emotional roller coaster as it pertains to someone. This also does not have to apply strictly to like a romantic connection. This also could deal with you know, like a friendship or heck, even a family member. You know, maybe 1 minute y'all tight, y'all cool, everything's great. You like, man, this is my bestie. Like, I rock with you so heavy, you know. And then the next thing you know, it's like they do something. You like, dang, like, are you even my nigga? Like, and excuse my French, okay? If you can't say that word, okay? Or let me not say can't, because can if you want to, but good luck with that. If you shouldn't say that word, so I'll choose a better term, okay? But yeah, like, you just be like, man, like, are you my girl? Are you my guy? Like, I thought we was tight. I thought we was good. Like, what's really going on, you know? So there's an energy there with that, okay? Guys, oh my gosh. Okay, so on a heavier note, guys, there's something about someone having a significant other that let me say this. So I do feel for quite a bit of you guys that resonate with this. This is past tense. This is something old. This is something old is being resurfaced just because maybe you're just now like really processing everything and figuring it out for what it is, or there could just be something that's bringing it to the light or something, or I don't know. I would really a positive feeling. But you could have had, and like I say, this could be for someone present tense, so hey, take your message as you will, okay? So let me throw my disclaimers out before I get into it. If it is your message, receive it to be so. If it does not flow, let it go. Bits and pieces of the message could apply to you, if not the full message. So definitely go check out some of the other videos on the channel as they may apply to you as well. Don't forget to do all that fun clicky stuff like hitting the like button and subscribing if you have not already as well. Alright guys? Okay, so I'm just trying to pay attention to my surroundings as I'm talking to y'all, because I'm peeping some stuff. So like I said before, y'all, make sure y'all pay attention to y'all surroundings. Yeah, just all the details. But I mean, whoever you are, baby, your intuition is going to make things very clear. So it's not a thing of, you know, having to be fearful of anything. Okay, be fearful not, because you are definitely divinely protected. 444 energy. Okay. Someone also could drive some type of Honda or a Dodge, whether this is a spa vehicle, Honda, or a like Dodge type truck, or even a what is it? Is that a GMC? Yeah, I think Denali's are like GMC. But anyway, back to what I was speaking to. So it could have been a situation in the past where you had a lover who they used to bring someone that they were also dating or having intercourse with or whatever around you. So this could be someone who they brought around that they claim was a sister, a cousin, you know, oh, this is my bro. Because I am getting, unfortunately, an energy of someone who Like it could be like you could. It can be whatever dynamic it is. Let's just put that out there, okay? But listen, y'all do you, okay? That's your business. But I'm getting an energy of, it's like, okay, say you're a female and you were, married to or in a relationship with a male, and this male always brought around this so-called, cousin, homeboy, whatever, whatever they refer to this person as. For some of y'all, oh Lord, that's deep. Okay. For some of y'all, this was this person's childhood friend. Okay, like they could have, or it doesn't even have to be childhood friend, just somebody they really grew up with. Like they could have met in high school, been real tight for a long time, and y'all grown now, so whatever. But this person was this person's lover on the low. Or even if they weren't like continuously like having a relationship connection, repetitively having intercourse, they have at some point in time. And I feel more than once. You also probably could have felt this energy or just felt something like was off, and you may just not have known exactly what it was. You also could have even felt this energy from like the other person, where like you knew, like it was just an energy of where you could tell like they didn't care for you. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, for some of y'all, it could have been very clear, right? Y'all could have been both letting each other know, like, I don't even mess with you, don't even come over my house. Like, don't bring him over here. I don't even, he not cool. And your dude could have been, man, listen, I live here, you live here, this my people, they gonna come over here. And y'all could have butted heads about that. You know what I'm saying? You gonna know more than I know, okay? Like I said before, if you resonate with this, go ahead, hit that like button. I would love to hear how this resonates with you down below, because this type of stuff is not easy to deliver. Okay? Because it's something that I know as an empath, I can feel that is heavy and that is hurtful, and it takes a high level of healing work and self-reflection and self-love for sure to overcome these types of things, let alone just to be receiving the news via a messenger. So yeah, but I'm trying to think of how, like, how I want to express this. There's something too, like for some, like one or two of y'all could have actually caught these people, but like y'all didn't catch them at the same time. It's kind of one of those, like, maybe you walked in, and when you walked in, they kind of both like jumped or something, and you kind of like knew something was up, but you didn't know what was up. You didn't really catch it. You know what I'm saying? You might have just been looking at them like, what the fuck y'all doing? Like, I don't know. And mind you guys, this can be gender reverse, okay? So it could be like you a fella, you got your girl, she was bringing her homegirl around swearing like, yeah, this is my bestie, and the whole time they was messing around with each other. You know what I'm saying? So you have to take that energy, as you will for yourself. There's also a situation where, okay, for whoever this person was, that was bringing someone else around, and they were, obviously being disrespectful and messing around with them. It's something about they automatically assume, just because that's what they were on, that's the type of thing you were on. Now granted, I feel like you could be someone who you have been clear about the fact that you have already messed with, like, same sex or whatever. And mind you guys, this does not have to be that specific dynamic or scenario. It could be a situation where say you're a female and this is a guy, and it was another female, you know what I'm saying? But I'm really not getting that energy. I'm really getting an energy of, just something that's kind of unsettling for many people. Some people are okay with that, because there's a term for that, ain't it? Ain't it like a rainbow marriage, or I don't know, y'all. I don't really know all of the terms and stuff, because I'm just not, like, me personally, I'm not big on like the whole label thing. I feel like labels box us in. I feel like labels they just, I don't know. like, don't get me wrong. I mean, yes, you're gonna have to label certain things. Some things have to get categorized and so on and so forth. So I comprehend all that. It's just, I don't like, people having to feel limited to just this title, or even just a label or a title being put upon them where they feel like that's their full identity. You know what I'm saying? But I say all that to simply say it could be a situation where, like, okay, say you're a female, and your significant other knows, like, oh, you may have messed around with one of your lady friends before or something like that. So because they had that information, it's like they automatically assume that anytime you were with this other person, or just any person in general, long story short, it sounded like this person thought you was a hoe. Okay. Now listen, whether you was or whether you wasn't, that's your damn business. But what I will say is, they was with you. So, I mean, what they say about them? And then based off this information that we're discussing, what they say about them. Okay? Hey, I don't know. I'm just saying the message. So, anyway, but yeah, so moving forward. Anyway, so here's the kicker. Oh, I feel like I gotta sneeze, y'all. Hold on. Ooh, bless me. Okay, I had to make sure I didn't have another one. And if you said bless me, thank you. Because, some people have manners and some don't. Anyway, there's something about whoever this person was, that your person was bringing around you and, holding up this fake image of, oh yeah, this my homeboy, this my guy, this my friend, this my coworker, this my cousin, this my whoever, that they were behind the scenes on the low, because I'm very much getting down low. That's like big emphasis on that. That other person had the nerve to, like, dislike you, hate you. There's just an energy where they were sending you a lot of hexes, a lot of evil eye, a lot of ill words spoken over you. This could have even been them together. Like, when they got together, they spoke very badly of you. You could have experienced a lot of towers when you were dealing with this person, and you really never, like, could process why. Like, all this stuff just kept happening. Not only was it just because there was a karmic tie with you and this person, that you both were, kind of, let's see how I want to say that, settling, I'll say that you guys were settling, okay? It's like them and this person were basically, like, doing spell work on you. So every time you look up, you probably had something going on, and then this person was, like, trying to, like, possibly talk down on you or look down on you because you kept facing adversity or opposition when they were the opposition. So that's just weird. But not even just that, what I find to be weird is this so-called friend, lover, whatever, hating you, when in reality it sounds like either one, you were there first, or you're someone that this person chose. And so for them to be upset with you about that is kind of crazy, because why not be mad at that person? They chose to deal with you. They choose to not be fully themselves and acknowledge you fully in whatever your connection is, right? So you should really be mad at the main source and not be sending evil eye and hexes to basically this innocent party that y'all are both doing wrong. It's like, what? Okay. But that's the type of stuff that goes on out here, y'all. It's so weird. Like, people will do you so doggish, so dirty, so bogus, and then have the nerve to hate you for the fact that, like, they're doing you bad. And that is the most mentally ill type of what? I'm like, wait, you out here cheating on her or him and lying to him or her and basically doing spell work on him or her, but then you got the nerve to be talking stuff about them and you don't like them. Let me tell y'all something. If you do not like someone, do not be with them. Do not interact with them. Move on with your life. Find people that you like and that like you. Then you avoid all of the tower moments and all of the karma that has to come your way, especially if you're dealing with someone who is a being of divine light, energy, and divine protection, because the only thing that really truly ends up happening is you end up hurt really badly. Like really badly, or you end up in situations that become a part of your reality of I was going to say stability, and let me just explain why I was going to say that. Really, the word I want to use is your norm, okay? And by me saying that, I mean this. When you play with someone who is divine, when you use someone who is divine, or you send them a text, or you basically dog them out, you know what I'm saying? Or you set them up, or whatever you're doing that is not of high vibration and love, right? You then put yourself in the drawing to face your own 3D reality of karmic BS. Whether this comes through your children, whether this comes through your work, whether this comes through the next connection that you step into. And by that I mean, example, you end up having some kids who are very troubled kids. They probably act out really bad, or they could be special needs, or they could be and I use that very lightly, because truthfully that's a whole nother topic, because I really feel like special needs are actually quite divine, but that's a whole nother topic. But I say that simply because they do require a level of care that forces you to revisit your past, forces you to self-reflect and learn to not only accept yourself as you are, but also accepting the actual circumstances, right? And I personally speak from experience even just with that. But it's like, even say they get in a relationship, right? And this relationship is hell for them. They hate the person. The person could cheat on them. The person could mistreat them, talk down on them, dog them out, use them, whatever. And for whatever circumstance, like, they could end up tied in this karmic connection. So like, they could end up marrying this person and literally living a very unfulfilled, unhappy, depressed life, where they could end up they could drink all the time, they could get high all the time, or they could just seek different means to numb, to numb and suppress how they feel, instead of just walking away from whatever this is, mustering up the courage to remove themselves from this. There is something in their spirit that makes them feel like they have to stay. Now, granted, in some cases, this could be like a kid, like, say they have a kid together and they feel like, I really just wanted a family. I didn't want to break up I want my kids to be raised in a home with two parents or something like that. But the whole time they hate the parent, and that parent could step out on them regularly. They could, talk down on them. You fat old dirty bastard, It could be so many things, guys. So just, take the energy as it is. But if you resonate, you resonate, and you know what I'm talking about, okay? So this is why I just say, make sure that you're doing right by people. Make sure you treat people well. Make sure that, if you got you want to mess with somebody of the same sex, or you want to mess with somebody other than your person, leave that person. And by that I mean, tell them. Be like, we have to start really being real with ourselves, but real with other people. Yes, you're not gonna like the response probably. The funny thing about it too is, for some of y'all, you don't even know the response that some of these people might give you, because you could end up with somebody who actually might appease, might work with you with whatever it is you got going on or going through. I do feel there's someone who, okay, Spirit, y'all getting deep today, Jesus. I'm talking about, this is deep. Okay. Because that, I wasn't even about to go there, and I just threw that in there. Okay. Jesus Lord. So there's something that happened to someone when they were young. It happened to them via a family member that was someone close, okay? Whether it was a parent, a sibling, a cousin, an uncle, and aunt, someone close like that, right? Where they may have been touched or, whatever, right? Trigger warning, let me throw that out there, okay? So someone could have been the M word, or even possibly the R word, by someone that they should have been able to trust, okay? That should have protected them, kept them safe, so on and so forth, right? If this is you in any way and you resonate with this, I send you my love, okay? That's just not something that is a push under the rug type of thing, And for whoever this is for, or who I'm speaking to, the energy I'm picking up on, that is something that has been done, okay? It's been pushed up under a rug ever since it happened. And even if this person may have spoken up and said something to other family members, they then pushed it up under the rug. So this person never felt protected, safe, or was able to cope with what took place, okay? With that being said, this person ended up growing up with a lot of hatred in their heart. You could resonate with this and know who I'm speaking about as it pertains to you. If this person had a significant, not a significant other, Lord Jesus, if they had like a family member that you could tell they could not stand their guts, whether they spoke to it or not. I feel like for a couple of you guys, they may have actually spoke to it and just said little things like, man, y'all don't rock with such and such, or they don't really come around the family, or if they there, I don't want to be there, or things like that, but there's something this person has not done any healing, and it's very unfortunate because this trickles down and affects everything else in this person's life. And by that I say that because this person has had to hide this part of who they are ever since they were young. This person has had to hide the fact that at some point in time in life, they felt like it's like they may have come to terms with what happened, and it confused them because while they knew it was wrong, while it may have hurted or something initially, I said hurted, Jesus, I don't even use that damn word because it ain't a fucking word. While it may have hurt, okay, because I got to correct myself, I can't walk around here talking like that. Somebody could talk like that as well, okay. And listen, it's no shade, it's just I'm a grammar person, so sorry. I speak a lot of ebonics and slang, that I do, but certain things it ain't for me. I can't walk around talking about like did and all that. That's not a word. Like, hurt, okay. Geese, mice, mouse, not mouses, and yeah. Anyway, I don't know, somebody may resonate with that. This could even be this person, and that could be, a giveaway for you. Like, you're gonna be like, dang, that's what they talking about, because such and such, they talk like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But it's like, this has now trickled into this person's life because this person initially things may have hurt, but at some point maybe because this could have happened more than once, and at some point maybe it began to feel good to this person, and that is where their level of confusion over the years became a really hard thing for them to process, because it's like in their mind they knew it was wrong. That's why they strongly disliked this person that did it to them. But something within their, well, let me not even say that, because that low vibrational demonic spirit, the spirit of lust, right, basically is within that person. And until they are ready and open and able, with even the possible resources needed to do the work, to heal, to remove the energetic tie, to do the cleansing work, they're going to keep just passing that on to different people. So I say this to say, this person could have given you this energy exchange. So some of you guys, like, if you did end up, if you did end up like acknowledging certain things about this person, or maybe you, like I say, maybe you're just not realizing this and you've been unbroken with this person, but there was something in you that just like had a hard time with really letting this person go, or had a hard time with breaking up with this person, or had a hard time with really releasing, you know, the past, the things that happened to you, or whatever it is. It's something about like that spirit was on you. So you could have even noticed, like, after you stopped dealing with this person, maybe you started like having a lot of intercourse with different people, possibly, you know. Maybe there was a certain thing within you where you had to feed your sexual cravings, and that comes from that unfortunate demonic lust tie. Okay, so if you still resonate with that part, and you have not done any cleansing, healing work, and cord cuts and whatnot, do those things. Okay, very necessary, very, very necessary. Okay. And I mean, there's so many ways to go about doing the different things, but whoever you are, when it comes to that type of energetic tie, I would highly suggest all of it. Like, no tea, no shade. I ain't even trying to be funny, and I know I laugh, but I'm being so serious. Like, everything, okay? Egg cleanses, get your butt in the tub with all the herbs and whatnot. Get you some clear quartz and all those things. Get you some Florida water and whatnot. All of the things, okay? Because, that's a spirit you just don't want on you. The spirit of lust is very heavy, and we see it every day in the media. OnlyFans, and granted, you may resonate with that as well. OnlyFans, and sex in all the movies, and sex in all the videos, and sex being used as a tool to reel in people to spend money or whatever, you know. And let me be very clear, I'm not knocking anybody if that's your thing and that's how you get money. If you're a sex worker, or if you are what you call that, or an OnlyFans, you know, person, in no way am I dissing you or anything, baby. Look, get it how you live, okay? Like, for real, because my thing is, everybody has their own timeline, their own journey, and who am I to say anything when there's been spaces, places, and things in my life that someone could look at and assume or say certain things about as well, right? So trust me when I say there's no judgment. I'm just speaking to what it is, right? And that's the thing. It's like, when you're operating solely from that spirit, that energy, it just can be your downfall. It really can. Whether this is you end up, you know, with some type of disease, or you end up getting killed, because people don't realize that when we're talking about dynamics where there's people cheating, or there's things that are going on the low, when people find these things out, not only does it crush their ego, but it hurts their heart and their spirits. And if there's already this low vibration within the energy, right? Whether we're talking about the low vibration or just the energy of you hurt this person's heart. Oh, that's interesting. There's also something about like somebody. Okay. This message got me feeling like I'm all over the place. You could be someone who feels like you're all over the place when it comes to this connection as well. It's like maybe one minute, yep, that's taking me back to the emotional roller coaster reference earlier. It's like one minute you're like, man, I love this person, da 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 da, and then it's like you snap back in your common sense. And you're like, no, because this person's dirty, and they did this to me, and they did that, and they don't care about me, and they don't think of it. Like, I don't know, it's something like that. I don't know, y'all. I'm mad that Spirit just wanted to deliver this through me today. I kid you not. I'm so serious. There's also something about whoever this person's, because I don't even think I finished the other messages, but listen, y'all had to take the messages out because I'm about to get out of this energy for real. Yes, we 35 minutes in. There's something about like whoever that person was that was like on the down low, on the side. This person could have been sending you really bad hexes and whatnot, and evil eye and all those things, because we already talked about that. But a way for you to know, okay, whether this is you already heard about these things or you'll be hearing about these things soon, is this person is going to end up dealing with something really, really, really bad, really heavy. Someone that they really love could die. Oh geez, maybe I'm not supposed to use that word. Someone that they really love could transition. And when I say that, I'm talking about like something that's gonna hit their heart heavy, like, and they'll just be feeling like they were shot with a gun that was full of large needles. And they could be someone who is scared as heck of needles. Okay, it could be like, one of their children, or a parent, or even this person. Like it could be, I'm trying to think how to say it. Basically, it could be one of their lovers. Whether we're talking about the one that you guys have mutually, or just whoever they done moved on with and dealing with now. But this person could even like start going crazy. They could have some type of mental issue, or just a very heavy, severe depression. And this all comes from like just sending you hexes and whatnot. Y'all got to stop sending people hexes, and these people ain't even did nothing to you. You just mad because they around, but who brought them around? If anything, send that person hexes. I mean, I don't suggest it at all, because I always gonna come back to you. What you put out comes back, so have fun with that. But it's just like, why are y'all attacking people who are innocent? And it's more so really given just because you was jealous, but it's not their fault that you weren't born, whatever, male or female, whatever the opposing dynamic is that you feel like, you are not or can't be, or whatever. I don't know. Someone also could be very thick as well, like big hips, wide hips, big butt. Okay. Someone could be brown skin as well. Okay. Someone's name also could start with a D, or an A, or an N, or an R, or a P, or a J. Okay, or hey, put them letters together, or mix them around, or whatever you gotta do. Subtract a couple. Maybe you got somebody's name there. Okay, I think you could be Dan, or I don't know, something like that. Yeah. So, but anyway, so that is your messages, cause baby, I'm getting up at that energy. I send you my love. I hope that these messages were helpful for this time. Yeah, that's a lot. It's pretty heavy. If you really resonate with that in any way, listen, man, please do the work. Do the work. Do the self-healing, the self-help, the self-love, the self-reflection. If you have to address. Because for some of you guys, until you address the initial party that has hurt you, it's just going to keep weighing on your heart. And for some of you guys, you may not have the opportunity or ability to, not ability, excuse me, you may not have the opportunity to, because maybe this person has already passed on, or maybe they live in a whole other country or whatever, right? But you still have to do the healing work within yourself. Because all you're going to do is keep touching people, connecting with people, and spreading this low vibrational energy. And you're going to keep experiencing low vibrational experiences. Even if you receive wins, you're never going to fully be able to enjoy and be at peace within the win and fully embrace the win and have a real win, because on the back end, you're, totally messed up inside. It's like you can't have a level of peace of mind because you keep having to revisit certain events that took place in your life that you haven't released or won't let go, or they just weigh heavy on your heart. Okay, so anywho, that is it. I love y'all. I hope this was helpful, at least in you receiving the information and then moving forward to do what you need to do. But yeah, so 40 freaking minutes. All right, I'll let y'all later. See ya.
Don't forget it. It's this thing called life. Gotta wake up and be grateful for a new day. Gotta be confident, love yourself. Don't worry about what they say. It's this thing called life. It's this thing called life. Gotta keep your head